Not only that, I hear explain and this bitch on my show. I don't know who she is. Alluding to the fact that I'm just here and it's somebody's side chick. And I'm nobody's side chick. So it was very unfortunate and very hurtful. That I can tell you. That was my feeling from the experience. But with all that being said, I can say this. I still don't have anything negative to put out about Corey Holcomb or the 5150 show.
The beef between Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb has been cooking for some time now. Now everybody's talking about the dust up that they had when they got in each other's face. Anton Daniels stood up and told him to come outside. Corey Holcomb told him to say it again because we all know what Anton Daniels said. But there's one thing that's really starting to ramp up and heat up is the situation with the girl that he brought on to the show. Now this girl, man, she got some serious clappers, man, behind her, man. Look real good in the face. Ain't no way in the world he had that woman fly from D.C. all the way to L.A. on a late night. He had something that looked like that, and his wife was cool with that. Nah. Especially at that age, and this woman is so much younger, his wife ain't cool with that. Like, who you think you're fooling? You're on there acting like you're a Christian, you're holy and thou, and you're better than everybody else, and you got this good-looking woman? I even showed the picture to my wife. I said, babe, he was out of town with this woman. Now, he married, but my wife looked at me like, Ninja, please. Like, listen, if y'all ain't seen Micca, man, listen, Micca got some serious clappers, right? Y'all know I'll be playing around. Y'all know I'll be joking, though. But I'm serious. But y'all remember when Corey, as Anton was walking out, Corey said this.
Remember I told you that. If you got a with you, explain the don't ask her to be on my show. Can she be on the show? I don't know that. Now get you and pay for you like you got to. Cake ass. And go get you a bodyguard because could be done slapped out your head.
Now, this woman, Micca, she has her own channel, Red Cup Talks, and she's more on like the conservative side. Like, she's like a conservative. She wears the hat, Make America Great Again. And she's down with a lot of the talking points that Anton Daniels uses. She's from D.C., and this woman is very, very, very attractive, right? She has a lot of pictures with, stars. I'm hearing that she at one point used to rap. She's doing all kinds of things, and now she's coming under the mentorship of Anton to try to get herself out and known in the YouTube spaces. And one thing I know in these spaces for so long, been in these spaces longer than Anton, a woman that look like that ain't gonna take her that long to get out into spaces. It ain't gonna matter, especially if she's a conservative. She'll have 100,000 subs and real quick. If she walks around talking her points and all that with that kind of look, she don't need him. But there's a lot of people that's been blowing the whistle. Now the thing is this, right? This guy, he goes around saying that he's this type of Christian. And he's supposed to be this holy and thou guy, but you on a late night with some woman up at a show to the point where Corey had to say something about it. Now there's a woman named Keisha. She also has a YouTube channel, and she started to expose the stuff. And she did a video where it says Anton Daniels exposed sleeping with Micca, right? And she came to social media and said this.
If you type in Anton Daniels and Micca, this is what comes up. If you guys look at this picture right here. Where's his hand at? Can y'all see that? Let me go back to my screen. Okay, let me reshare it again. If you guys look at this one picture that I'm showing you right here, this was one of the pictures they sent me. Look at where his hand is, right above her butt. This is inappropriate. Like this is inappropriate. It is inappropriate for two reasons, actually. I was told that this woman is married and we know he is married, okay? Him putting his hand above her waist is so very inappropriate, okay? If y'all think that ain't nothing going on with them, I don't know where you've been. It's definitely something going on, okay? I'm not a jealous girlfriend. So if I'm in a relationship, I'm not jealous. But let me just make sure you understand. You ain't taking nobody out to no damn games, bro. It's just not happening. Like, why is your wife not there? Like, am I wrong? Like, you that's not happening. I mean, and it is not to say that, you have to be a jealous person to say that, you don't want your significant other to go to a game with somebody else. I don't. You ain't. It just ain't happening. So this is him with her. Okay. And here's the deal. The girl cute. I mean, it ain't like, she ugly or nothing. That's another reason why you ain't going, okay? It's not happening. It is not a debate. So if you in a relationship, your man letting you go on these, excursions with a whole nother dude, that is not happening. This has nothing to do with jealousy. It has strictly to do with I don't play those type of games.
Now, all the stuff that's been going on, Micca's been in the back real quiet, and she's been hearing this stuff. Now, either she's been sleeping with him or she hasn't been sleeping with him. But if she hasn't been sleeping with him, there's a lot of accusations that's being levied against her that she's innocent of. So she felt compelled to come out and tell her side of the story. And in her telling her side of the story, she didn't big up Corey at all. To me, it sounds like she's kind of upset with Corey and embarrassed by what Corey did because Corey made some promises to her that he couldn't deliver on, right? He looked at her, he saw that booty, he saw that pretty face, and he just started talking fast. He just started talking all kinds of things that he can give her and deliver for her, and he didn't deliver, right? So when you hear her say the things that she said and how she was there, she saw everything. But at the same time, she said, I ain't got no problem with Corey. I don't have no problem with Corey. She talking like this.
I still don't have anything negative to put out about Corey Holcomb or the 5150 show. I went for a positive experience. I had a positive outlook on what could have been, but it didn't happen. And again, it's unfortunate that all that transpired afterwards. And I was caught in the crossfire between two grown people that were arguing back and forth with each other. So my outlook is this. I don't have any negative views on Corey. And like I said, it's unfortunate, but I forgive Corey. I truly do. But that was my experience. And I wish nothing but the best for Corey and the 5150 show. I just wanted to come on and really say my piece because I really hadn't said anything. Because everybody else was talking. So I wanted you guys to hear it from me. So that was my experience. That's all that really happened because it was a small time frame. So any other narrative is not what it was. This is exactly what happened. And so that's all I really have to say about it. Because that's all that happened. So you guys are going to get down in the comments and let me know what you think about that.
So she came out and got out in front of this. And like I said, you guys heard it for yourself. She said she ain't got no problem with Corey. Now, mind you, the guy that's supposed to be mentoring her that she flew all the way over to the West Coast to be with on the night, I don't think he clapped them cheeks. And if he did, he ain't clapping right because she's making sure that she don't make enemies with Corey of hope that maybe she can get on the show. Because like she said, everybody was talking but me. I didn't get a chance to explain myself. I was told that I would be able to get on the show because Anton was just selling wolf tickets. He was just telling her, man, I'll get you on the show. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got this thing covered. I'll make it happen. And that's what he was selling her. So when because I listen very well, I comprehend well. So I'm listening to what she's saying. She's saying like, man, listen, dude ain't delivering what he said he was going to deliver on. So now Anton, he's been speaking on this and he's been trying to get out in front of this. And he's basically been calling Corey a snitch, saying, yo, you speaking on stuff you ain't got no business speaking on. And when he was being called out for it, he was saying to Corey, he's talking about, man, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm a second grader. Explain to me like I'm a second grader, right? Y'all remember this part?
Don't mention what nobody else got going on with their family. Under no circumstances do you, if I beef with anybody, if I have a disagreement with somebody, I never, ever, under no circumstances say so. Don't even, I could see it with my own eyes, man. I don't know what the they got going on over there. That ain't my business. It ain't my business. I don't know nothing about what you got going on in your life. And yes, I did have Micca with me, and she was looking gorgeous. Hey, anybody that's friends with Corey, anybody that hang around that, hey man, don't do nothing. Don't say nothing out of pocket. Is a snitch. Is a hoe. He a hoe. He a snitch in every facet of the word. Is a snitch. He a hoe, and then will backdoor you. 5 hoes over there. Why I care about what is saying? I always got a bad chick with me. 100% of the time. I don't go out of town unless I got a bad chick with me. But he don't know that. He don't know that I do when I want to do it. And so the thought he had one up.
And so this guy's talking about Corey is a snitch. But at the same time, remember he said that his idol was Christ, right? Was Jesus. And he's been married 20 years. I've been married for 25 years. Ain't no way in the world I'm online talking about some every time I go out of town, I got a bad B with me. I have 5 hoes with me anyway. I'm out of town away from my wife. And you saying this online while at the same time talking about you a black conservative and you live in Christian values while saying I'm not black, I'm Christian first. Are you saying all this stuff? But at the same time, calling women hoes, sleeping around on your women, disrespecting black women because you have a black wife, while at the same time dealing with other black women, right? And those women that's dealing with you, they ain't no better than you, right? These are the things he telling you right to your face, and y'all still respect this dude. Y'all still, listen, it's so bad that he teamed up with Jason Fatlock and said this.
What we do in our community, and we don't have any real heroes for the culture, right? And I'm not saying that because my hero is Jesus, right? So I look at it from a completely different lens. Regardless of where I am in my journey, the person that I pedestalize, and the word is the word. It doesn't change. It's never changed. So I have a blueprint for what I think success should look like.
So this man was saying that his hero is Jesus, and wherever he is in his walk, and there's a whole bunch of foolishness, right? Now, we know that all Jason Fatlock do is backbite each other, talk about people, talk down to people, and talk about the black community. He don't talk about nobody else, right? Everybody else gets a pass. He only talk about black people. That's it, right? Anton Daniels is the same. So these two join forces, right? And again, this man claims to be married. Now, there was videos where his wife was talking about him in the past, right? Was going in on him. And I don't understand as a man, right? You're supposed to be a leader of your home and supposed to, you're supposed to carry leadership. You guys know me. I show my wife, my kids, my grandkids. I would never come on here and embarrass my wife like that. I would never, me out of town with some woman and my wife ain't with me. I'm on a late night in Los Angeles, 3,000 miles away from home. Come on, man. Come on, are y'all serious? So, and then when Corey called it out, now he's a rat. He's a snitch. He's this. Don't trust him around nobody. He does backdoor activity. No, dude, no. You are enemy to your own message. Now, you talk about black culture, but that very black culture that you're talking about, you on here talking about you always got 5 hoes, right? You always out of town with a bad chick. So you're adding to that degenerate black culture that you're talking about. You are perpetuating it. These guys, and the reason why he do it, because this black conservative stuff that he talk about, he doesn't have no content where he's shown that he's an example of what he's talking about. Nowhere. Him or Fatlock. Neither one of them can show an example of the of that type of culture, right? They are an enemy to their own message. So Micca came out and explained this, and she didn't take up for him at all. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section, and remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.